Welcome back, friends, to Top 10 Gaming. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers, and if you happen to be new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss a moment of all things gaming. Plus, leave us a comment down below with your favorite video game Easter eggs. With that, let's get to today's video, the top 10 secrets gamers were never supposed to see. Number 10, Skyrim Equipment Room.
SMOKE, so it's like QA smoke. And just type that in, and it should pop you into this room.
Have you ever played Skyrim and really wanted a rare piece of armor or weaponry, but you just can't seem to find it? Well, good news. If you own the PC version of the game, you can actually unlock a secret special room that the developers never wanted you to find. And if you open up your console commands and type in COCQA smoke, the game will teleport you to a secret developer room that has every single item in the game. Everything from weapons to wooden spoons if you want. And once you're all stocked up, go into your console commands again and type in the code Whiterun. This will teleport you back with all of your newfound goodies. This, by the way, is for the game Skyrim Elder Scrolls V. Enjoy! Number 9, Jungle Book World.
To get rid of the kind of remnants of the Jungle Book World code for all of the other versions, it only remains in the Japanese version of.
In the Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep game, developers left behind a few unfinished worlds in the Japanese version. For some reason, Square Enix left behind code in this version to reach this unfinished Jungle Book world. Now, to get there, you'll have to find an emulator and use some hack codes to get in. But if you can do that, you can freely explore these test sites for what would have become a visually stunning part of the game. Probably one of the coolest areas is King Louis's temple, complete with a throne which kinda looks like where a boss battle would have taken place. Number 8, Fallout Developer Room.
QA smoke. Now press pause on this video if you want to, but when you press enter, it will take you into the developer room. And I'm going to give you a brief walkthrough of this area.
This secret is again for the PC version of Fallout 4, which lets gamers take a peek into the developer room that is kind of like a closet for every item in the game. To reach that room, you'll have to hit the title key, or as it's more commonly known, the squiggly line. This will bring up your console code where you enter the words again, COCQA smoke. I guess they just love using that. And boom, you'll be teleported inside of that room. Once inside, you can stock up on a ton of different items and see everything from cooking stations to rows and rows and rows of power armor suits. Number 7, South Park meets golf.
Hi, Jesus. South Park Mall. Who are you looking for?
Him. Oh, oh, oh. We meet again, Jesus. You have blemished the meaning of Christmas.
When playing Tiger Woods 99 PGA Tour, gamers never expected to find this secret code hidden in the game. On the PlayStation 2 version of the game, the developers actually put in a dummy file to fill extra space. And instead of having meaningless files though, they put in a 5-minute video clip that plays the South Park pilot episode Jesus vs. Santa. Now you can't view the file on your PS2, but you can use a USB to transfer it to your PC and open it from there. Parents were outraged when learning about this because it's a very vulgar episode hidden within a game meant for family-friendly audiences. There was even a massive recall at one point, pulling the games from the shelves to cover up this joke. Number 6, BIOSHOck Hidden World.
There are doors.
Doors too.
It's everywhere.
The game BioShock Infinite definitely plays fast and loose with the concept of alternate realities, but what gamers found was an area that was never meant to be explored. Near the end of the game, when Elizabeth understands her powers, you're led to an area of lighthouses and an endless ocean. If you're on PC, you can turn off the clipping mechanism and actually fly around. Once you're hovering around, if you explore hard enough, you'll come across a snowy mountain terrain which leads you to an observatory tower. You can actually go inside of the tower where you'll find a purple door, but beware, when you open that door, you'll fall into an infinite abyss. Number 5, Jedi Dismemberment. This modification was hidden by developers after many fans of Jedi Knight complained that there was no realism when it came to the lightsaber battles. Most people argue that if it truly is a laser sword, you should be able to dismember your opponents. This idea was just a little too graphic for the wide-ranging audience that the game wanted to hit, but if you use some codes on the original PC version, you can actually get to that secret. If you go to the files and create a shortcut of the JASP, that's JASP.exe file, then go into properties, you can input a code found online line into the target line of the coding that will allow for dismemberment in the game. Be careful though, because once that code is in, you too can have your limbs chopped off by enemies. Number 4, Super Mario Minus World. For people who have played the Super Mario games, they'll understand that each level increases in numerical order. What many don't know though is that there is a secret minus world level for which there are many methods on the internet to reach. If you're playing on an NES, the level will look very similar to the underwater world, and if you're playing on the Famicom version, you can get a bizarre world where you dodge floating princesses and even headless Bowsers. Even stranger is that in that version of the game, with each minus level you complete, you'll continue to go through negative levels. Number 3, Missing No.
A quarter of the weight. Missing No, when captured and viewed in your Pokédex, can screw up the game's sprites and jumble them up. M, when captured, will continue battling you like
the Missing No Pokemon can be found in Pokemon Red and Blue and is a bit of a Pokemon legend. One way of finding this bizarre glitch Pokemon is by talking to the old man north of Viridian City. Following his lesson on how to catch a Pokemon, you'll need to fly to Cinnabar Island and use Surf to move up and down along the eastern coast. From there you'll encounter wild Pokemon, some of which are even over the level 100. And if you're lucky enough, you'll find the Missing No Pokemon. Beware though, if you catch this, it will heavily glitch and distort your experience with the game. Number 2, Final Fantasy Demo World. Before Final Fantasy 15 hit the market for retail, the company Square Enix made a large demo via an exclusive download code. The game was largely an incomplete world meant for the final game, equipped with a big glowing blue barrier to keep players in the demo area. Naturally, gamers wanted to explore beyond this wall, and if you travel along a highway where the wall meets the road, you can actually leap in front of a passing car that will carry you to the other side. Once you're past the demo wall, you can explore this unfinished world. Gamers have even reported seeing everything from a giant dinosaur to an epic titan. Beware though, if you do anything that will auto-save your game while in this unknown territory, it can corrupt your entire save file. Lastly, in our number 1 spot, the Sonic test level. When Sonic Adventure 2 Battle came out for the GameCube, hardcore fans discovered a secret developer test level. To access this level, you'll need an action replay device and use a specific code which will bring you into the test area. When the game moved to the next-gen consoles of PS3 and Xbox 360, the designers never actually bothered to take out this secret level, probably because they thought it was a cool hidden gem within the game. It gives you a unique insight into the basics of the development for the game itself. It's much more difficult to access this area in the PS3 or the 360 versions, but it still exists and is a fun way to play with the physics of Sonic. And that has been the top 10 secrets gamers were never supposed to see. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. Plus, if you happen to be new here, make sure you subscribe before you leave, and leave us a comment down below with what your favorite from our list was. Plus, if you want any more videos like this one, just click that playlist on the screen. From Top 10 Gaming, I'm Johnny Rogers, and until next time, take care.